Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you what Xin Zhao jungle can do here after the buffs. For those of you who didn't look at the patch, Xin Zhao got a huge damage buff on his W. He also received a healing buff on his passive, while simultaneously Grievous Wounds has been nerfed across all Grievous Wound items once again. So Thornmail, Morello, and Executioners, plus even Ignite, the Grievous Wounds has been nerfed from 60 to 50 to now 40%. So Xin Zhao's self-healing, pretty good now. His W damage even higher, and that gives less counterplay opportunity. So I figured I would make a carry video on him here. We'll go ahead and start E. We have Lethal Tempo, Triumph Alacrity with Last Stand, Free Boots, Cosmic with attack speed 80 and armor. Xin Zhao's best build right now, hands down, without a doubt, is not Gore Drinker. In fact, it is Sunfire Aegis. A lot of people don't realize this. If you look at the win rates, they kind of speak for themselves. They're significantly higher. The reason for that is Sunfire Aegis has been buffed as well. It got extra HP, so every aspect of this is stronger. The reason why Sunfire Aegis is so good, other than making you giga tanky, is the Flame Touch passive. Once you're in combat with champions or epic monsters, you will be getting huge amounts of extra damage on each auto attack, and since we have Lethal Tempo, Alacrity, attack speed, and an attack speed steroid on our E, it synergizes super heavily, and you'll see what that looks like. Their team is extremely beefy, and Sunfire Aegis is going to be the best tool to deal with that, ripping into them with maxed out 80% Lethal Tempo attack speed, and the Sunfire Flame Touch going to be incredibly powerful. Xin Zhao does clear better off of blue side than off of red side. Once he's level 3, he can start taking his Raptor camp super efficiently. So if possible, try to start on your blue buff instead of red buff. If you don't want to or you can't, then a lot of times you should just 3 camp clear. You do both buffs plus Gromp for fast level 3, then invade. That's a really good option versus weak full clear style junglers like Evelynn or even a Nocturne for that matter right now. Warwick's mid. I see him cross down to his bot side jungle, so I feel like he probably started top side. That would be the only thing that really makes sense. He does have 10 CS, which is weird. Maybe he did a 3 camp clear, I don't know. Very abnormal. We could actually just do a full clear. I'll go ahead. If we smited red buff, we'd be full HP right now. I saw Warwick was bot side, so we didn't need to. We could go ahead and just smite this guy. Get him in a second. Just need to come up from behind, and gonna have to dash to close distance. After we get the knock up, then we'll W so he can't juke it. Yeah, we can't quite get him there. Got him. He ignited me. He tried to pinch kill. He couldn't. Q extends our auto attack range, and we barely nicked him. The only reason why I ran ignite is the enemy jungler is a massive self healer. Things like Warwick or Lee Sin or like Dr. Mundo, massive self healers. Having ignite helps out a lot, especially with Grievous Wounds, particularly on like Thornmail being heavily nerfed, being 25 to 40%. And Executioners being nerfed, and Morello being nerfed, then you don't really want to even get an attack. You don't really want to get a heal cut item on Xin Zhao right now, or at least not early, if you can help it, which makes Ignite that much more appealing. Plus, it helps out a lot with the solos, like we talked about, against heavy self healers like Warwick Jungle, which will let us beat them on scuttle fights, 1v1s, 2v2s. Flash isn't bad on Xin Zhao by any means, but you already have like a very, very, very consistent gap closer from your E. Plus your W amplifies that, giving it more range. Mid lane's really gankable right now. We could go there. Bot lane's really gankable right now. So I'm going to actually cancel what I'm doing and kite back down. This is free. He's shoved up. He's missing most of his mana. He's missing health. I assume his support's there. And there's boxes, but I feel like we could still, well, actually not. Now that it's warded, Shaco boxes is going to make that impossible, so we'll just go mid. Alright, we're on a ward. We're going to have to close distance one way or another here. Looks like he's trying to juke. Got the knock up into W. Beautiful. Please tell me you get him, Qiyana. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and help her shove wave. After a successful gank, shoving wave helps you not fall behind in XP since you weren't farming your camps. And now Qiyana's like low HP. Oh, so I think she got it. She's low HP, low mana, so this is going to give her a chance to reset. And Yasuo's going to miss out on a lot of minions. It's a win-win for me and her. Against monsters, you generally lead in with W, E, then Q, since monsters aren't trying to juke your W. Against champions, you want to EQ first, knock them up, then W, because they're constantly trying to dodge it, and if they do, they're probably going to get away. Your Q puts your abilities on a lower cooldown, so that's why against monsters, it's W, E, Q. You Q last against the monsters, because you want to get your abilities on a lower cooldown. And level 6, 6 minute 30. Heck yeah, man. That's so early. Getting it before 7 minute 30 is incredibly timely. And that means you're on fast track to carry. Warwick, super greeted. You never want to cheese down Ocean Drake. It slows you per hit. It's extremely dangerous to do it. Looks like his red buff's coming up. My blue buff's coming up, so obviously he started bot side. We could kill him on it. I have Ignite. I'm gonna leech some of this wave. I'm also slowing it down so it's not crashing. I don't really want to help her with Yasuo, but I will. Got him with the W. I'm missing a lot of autos on him. I need to get to work like right now before he gets his red buff. We're really tanky. He thought he might be able to fight that in his minions, but there's no way. I have Ignite. I'll knock him up after the fear. The W, he's ignited, he loses. Wow, beating Warwick actually so hard, especially since he went lethal tempo. If he was press the attack, that would have been 10 times easier. And obviously, if we didn't have Ignite, we would have lost that. Super hard. Go ahead, reset. Get a huge chunk of our Sunfire, grab a control word, head back out. You don't have to go for Inspiration Tree secondary. It's just that Cosmic Insight. It's guaranteed value on your summoner spells no matter how well or poorly you're playing. Free boots, same thing. It's guaranteed value. It is better the better you're playing because you'll get them sooner with more kills and assists. But yeah, just consistent value. You could go for Resolve Tree. You could go for like Unflinching. Or you could go Overgrowth. Heavy scaling off Resolve Tree can help out a lot with this type of playstyle on Xin. Ultimately, I think Inspiration is a little bit more consistent. Red Smite's such an overpowered tool. Having Cosmic Insight to help with that is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Would you say so myself? Warwick's top side. I don't have a gank bot right now. I kind of have a gank mid I could go for. There's something weird on my finger that... I think it was a hair. Alright, let's go mid. Right after I do this. He might actually be on Herald. This Warwick likes to force things. After forcing that dragon, he's been seeing top side. There's a high chance he's on it, and his top laner's missing as well. He decides not to do Herald. Maybe he's just taking Scuttle. Yasuo is looking free. I have Red Smite. I could easily survive Warwick R. I'm going to W him since he can't see me. EQ. I Red Smited him, but he didn't go for me. Auto attack R reset. Down you go, Yasuo. Your R is basically just an auto resetter if you don't need to use it to push people away from you. Oh, wow. If you do need to push people away from you, then like that's fine too. What is this guy doing? Let me just shove this wave. He's trolling. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I just can't even move. Getting feared. He goes back into his queue. We needed oracles to be able to trace him. We also need Merc Treads after we get our Sunfire Aegis. That was freaking brutal. Yeah, it's painful. We'll go for Merc Treads next. It'll help out a lot. We were CC'd for nearly 3 seconds. Merc Treads would have peeled off about a full second off of that. It would only been around 1.6. Oh well. We'll try to play for dragons. Xin Zhao's late game is pretty good in terms of being an 80 melee jungler. He by no means falls off super hard, especially with his R tanking capabilities. Though ultimately kills isn't what wins games. Objectives are. If you make one mistake like I did, I threw shutdown gold. No matter how many times you die, if you have 4 dragons, you still have 4 dragons. The dragons are in limited quantity. Oh, yuck, it's worded. 𝐒𝐂𝐂 support's going to give them 0 value in team fights. I'll show you why. I'm going to hop on Twitch and now I'm going to R away the real 𝐒𝐂𝐂 and the fake 𝐒𝐂𝐂 with my R. Oh, my team. Come on, guys. Get on with the W. And that's what I mean. Look at the damage. Guys, we just bought this, right? For all you people out there, oh, Shenfire Aegis, why? 831 damage. We just bought this item. And just off of the Flame Touch alone, not even the Immolate. But, wait a minute. Damage delta. Okay, so it is the Immolate as well. It's the Immolate and the Flame Touch, but that was mainly the Flame Touch there. It's done 831 damage. It's a freaking high amount. Let's find Mordekaiser. His has done nothing so far. I guess no one else has a mythic, so it's hard to compare, but trust me, that's a really high value. One or two scrappy fights, and the Flame Touch earns its weight 10 times over. To give you an example, at this point, Shield Bow would be shielding for around 250 for a few seconds. Not only does the Flame Touch not really go on cooldown, and it doesn't wear off once you're in combat, but it did 831 damage compared to just one Shield Bow giving 250-ish shielding in terms of its passive. That's what I mean. Like, the numbers are just way high. You need to take lethal tempo with it, though. Like, if you're taking Sunfire Aegis and you don't have lethal tempo, then you're missing out. Now, tank junglers, it's different. If you're playing a tank jungler that doesn't have an attack speed steroid, then it kind of like it is what it is. Couldn't reach it. Oh wow, Twitch gets a shutdown. I guess I'll just kill Yasuo or take Herald. He's tier 2 boots, I'm tier 1s. I'm moving 380 though. He's moving 390. It's because my fast boots. I'm almost as fast as him, even with just tier 1s. You shouldn't have done that, bud. And juked out his Q. Now he's gonna get sliced and diced. That's the Flame Touch, dude. Feels so freaking nice. I'll stay for turret, even though Warwick's dead. I'm already here. Auto attack Q reset. It'd be nice if I had a minion to E, an enemy minion. Could get that extra attack speed. Unfortunately, Flame Touch isn't against turrets. It's only against epic monsters and champions. If it was against turrets, that'd be so broken. He used his fear way too early that time. Imagine Yasuo was coming, but not soon enough. You're ignited, buddy. Down you go. Exactly why I took Ignite. Twitch is starting to pop off. I don't like that at all. I'll go kill Yasuo again after I get this red buff. Right now, Sunfire Aegis is the strongest mythic item in the game. If you take lethal tempo on a melee champ, no one else can match it. If they have one mythic item and you have your mythic, your Sunfire, they straight up can't fight you. Got the knock up into W. Yeah, I'm not chasing you, 𝐒𝐂𝐂. You're wasting my time, bud. Got him with the tipper. Nice. Chasing 𝐒𝐂𝐂. So that's all that champ can do. All he can do is try to distract you. Like, hey, look at me. It's like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna kill your team while you watch, because your champion's bad if you play him AP. Didn't get him there. 𝐒𝐿𝐂 goes over the wall. Samir's not really reacting. Oh my god, I'm missing. This is why you gotta knock him up first. Knock up in a W. He's a fool for thinking he can fight Sunfire Aegis. He's playing Warwick, so he just thinks that he can, but you can't, dude. Sunfire's... This is a fake one. It's so stupid. It gives them such little value at this point in the game, even if he plays it correctly. Like, AP 𝐒𝐿𝐂 support is so underwhelming. Where did he go? I'm so confused. Like, where did he go, though? He disappeared. You juked me hard. We'll go ahead and get our Merc Treads, and then we'll look to get the Deadmans, honestly. Everything after this point is situational. You could make the argument for Sterix, Wit's End, just depends on what you need. Their team, I'd say, is mostly physical damage heavy. So for now, I'd say I go Deadmans into Wit's End would be extremely strong, or Deadmans into Maw would be really good as well. Warwick does a lot of magic damage with his abilities and his passive. Malphite's magic damage. 𝐒𝐿𝐂's magic damage. Wit's End's going to be good. It's going to synergize with my lethal tempo and with my flame touch on Sunfire Aegis. Need to pull these together. Probably goofed it up, pulling it out too far. Oh, buddy, I did it right. Let's go, dude. Get the knock up in a W. Oh, I see you, 𝐒𝐿𝐂, you little stinker. Oh my god. And he's gonna get away with it too. He can't keep getting away with it. Somebody stop him. Yes! He paid for his crimes. R's away. Alright, we need to get Dragon. We're chasing too many kills here. Psych? I think Mord wins this without me. Just in case, though. Okay. I still got the assist, so worth. We'll take it. You get there that drag fight. If they're super magic damage heavy, obviously, don't get Deadman second item. Go for Force of Nature second. Or even Spirit Visage. Spirit Visage got buffed this patch as well. A lot of tank items did. Spirit Visage got like an extra 10 magic resist, which is pretty sweet. Increases your healing, which is nice, especially since Grievous Wounds has been nerfed. Yeah, look at that sweet, sweet flame touch. Oh, baby. I'll be taking that. I guess we didn't get second Herald. I used my oracles too soon. I see you there. No, Soraka. I ran into one of his stupid boxes. Such a waste of time chasing him. I kind of feel like we can get away with it, though. Hey, you're so sneaky, dude. Hey, woo, woo, woo. See, how does he like it? How does he like getting cheesed? Sometimes the best move for running him down is just standing still in a bush. He'll juke back. And I'm really fast with Deadman, so I can kind of run him down. Yeah, I'm way too tanky for that, buddy. Knock up into W. I need to get R down before Twitch R's me. Knock up into W. And I'm dead. Fighting 3 people at once. That is hard. Oh, by the way, we took 3,200 damage. And because we were healing so much, I guess. That's not even counting the damage we didn't take from our R. Because Twitch was blasting us over the wall. Oh, I don't know about the Wit's End now. Wit's End is starting to feel like a stinker item. Probably just go for Bork at the moment. Bork for some solid damage. Let's going to synergize really well with the lethal tempo. Bork is on hit, so obviously the more attack speed we have, we're getting much, much higher value. And we have good attack speed. Lethal tempo, alacrity. Our E attack speed, 60% attack speed serve away for 5 seconds. Super, super high. We're going to keep playing for Drag Soul. They're not going to outscale us. If they were going to outscale us, they would need probably a different jungle champ and a different support champ. If they had like Lilia jungle with Braum support, this would be a lot harder. The Lilia jungle's kind of AIDS right now. It's pretty mindless. I should do a video on it. So broken. Come on now. Hey friends. I need an R. Oh, I needed an R like way sooner. We took so much damage there, holy crap. Oh man. I need a heal. Look at that healing though, okay. It's all from our passive, we don't have any life still. Get our R off a cooldown pretty fast with these Q spams. Oh, I'm getting pinched by Malphite Twitch. Wait, didn't he R me earlier? How does he still have it? Is that a bug? Nice. More just bonk the crap out of him. Hey, friend. Got you, buddy. Yeah, Shaco's support is honestly so weak. It's not worth playing at all. I feel like I'm gonna get pinched by Warwick there. He's got Blood Scent on me, yeah. Red smited him just in case he decided to R. And I should probably back. I can get my Bork. I'll take red buff. Ooh. Yeah, don't steal my red, buddy. Nice, we got it. Alright. I'll reset so we can win drag fight. We'll go ahead, get Bork. And, I don't know. We could get more armor. Randuin's got a buff. We could go for that. Sunfire got buffed. Randuin's got buffed. I think Spirit Visage, like I said, Spirit Visage did. I don't remember what else did. Randuin's got like an extra 10 armor, so it's at 90 now. Really high. Yasuo, you can't outrun me, buddy. You're moving 390. I'm moving 450. Absolutely butchered. For some reason, their whole team decided to build Bork. Wonder why that is. Hey, friend. Ever heard of Oracles, buddy? Oracles equals AP Shaco is no longer a champion. I can literally see where you're going. It's actually so broken. I feel bad for Shaco players that a free item completely counters them. It's like better than any ability versus them. It's a free item. It doesn't cost anything. Relatively short cooldown too. Just have to know how to use it. He's in my jungle. What a butthole. Try to wrap it up on these guys. No reason to drag this out. We don't have the minions though, and my team isn't all mid, so this is kind of bad to stay. Twitch is farming my jungle, looking for a raw pick. He might be collapsing on my Soraka right now from behind. So I might have to stand here. He might see me. Okay, he came from the front. Fool! Wow, that actually... I think I ignite. Wait, did I miss my ignite? I thought I ignited Malphite. I guess I put it on Warwick. I got a block for Soraka, and then I'll... Honestly, even if she didn't heal me, I think I win this. We're so tanky. It's done 3,100 damage. Samira's fed. It's only blocked 650 from Samira. Mord's fed. His has only done 1200 bonus damage. Mine's done 3185. More than triple what my fed Mord's item has done. And just damage alone. Kiana's has done nothing. Soraka's is healed for. Total healing done 1000. Total bonus healing and shielding 1000. So hers combined has done around 2300. Still less than what my Sunfire Aegis has done. I'm telling you, man. Sunfire Aegis will set you free. Get him away from me! He burned me with something. It must have been Red Smite that finished me. Starting to see me taking a lot more damage from magic damage overall. 33%. It's a pretty high amount. Randuin. I'm tempted not even to get Thornmail. I'm ticked off they keep nerfing Grievous Wounds. I don't even want to build it. That's why I took Ignite. So I don't have to. That's the whole point. Could go Sterix. Could go Mogs even. Since we have such good resistances versus their team, having that extra HP would synergize pretty strong. Frozen Heart wouldn't be bad. But they do have some magic damage and it doesn't actually give us any HP. You know, I'm thinking Black Cleaver. Lots of health, lots of damage, plus mobility. We can shred the Malphite armor. Makes sense to build. And since we have so much attack speed, we can stack it super quickly. This whole build synergizes really strong with itself. Obviously, Deadman's doesn't have direct synergy other than, oh, I'm faster so I can stay on them. But everything else, like the Bork and Sunfire, synergize pretty strong with the build itself. Guess that's why those are the two cores. All right, let's wrap it. Wait, I'm tanking? What is this nonsense? One auto, that's what I like to see. Aw, poor Malphite. I knock him up, he comes down, I slow him, down he goes. We haven't had any spicy R's this game. They're the spiciest when there's a bunch of melee champs on you and you bang them away. Oh, hey Twitch. Why is he over there? Down he goes, and that is GG's. Let's take a look at the graphs. I have a feeling we were the second, possibly first highest damage dealt in the game. Let's see. Looking at damage against the enemy champions, we were nearly the highest in the game. We're barely behind the Samira. Oh, whoa, we were behind the Mord there. Samira didn't have nearly as much as us. Wow. Props to Mord. With that being said, you guys saw the damage dealt on the mythics. Even with Mord technically doing the most damage in the game, our mythic item did more damage than his. Think about that. Better mythic item, dude. Sunfire Aegis. Damage taken, we took the most on our team at 37,000. Warwick took the most at 40k. That is not including self-mitigated. I'm assuming self-mitigated, Malphite, or me were the highest. So let's take a look. Self-mitigated. Yes, sir. We were the highest at 42k, which was over 20k, which was about 20k higher than Warwick, and he only took 3k more than me. So technically, with self-mitigated taken into account, we took the most in the game by a pretty wide margin. For runes, got super high value. If you guys enjoyed this Xin Zhao video, don't forget to like and leave a comment. Let me know what champions you want to see. I do read them and I use those ideas. Don't forget to subscribe as well. My name is 𝐒𝐿. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you guys next time.